Hi everyone, I hope you're having a good day today. This is your tarot reading for Tuesday, January 8th, 2019. I hope, like I said, that your day's been going well. I know it's a little bit late. I did post on the channel that I wasn't going to be able to bring a video to you until after work. It is after work. I am ready to give you a video. However, because it's late, I don't think our standard daily reading will work as well. That's usually at this time I'll do like a one card reading or something with the Sacred Rebel deck, because I feel like the standard daily reading that I do is really good to start your day off. It's really good information for you to say, okay, this is what I'm going to be dealing with in my day. This is the things that I need to keep in mind as I move through my day. But once it's the end of the day, it's more of like a hindsight thing. And for some people that's very good, very interesting, and lovely, but I don't think that that is what needs to be done at such a late time. Usually, like I said, I would give you a single card reading, but I wanted to do a little bit more than that. I feel like the single card reading is nice, but it doesn't really touch on anything that can actually help you. It's just kind of a nice little message. So today, what I'm going to do is give you a 3-card reading with the Sacred Rebel deck as your overall energy. Then I am going to ask what your emotional or spiritual state is, or spiritual messages is for this day. And then I'm going to ask what your energy is for the close of this day as you close out this evening. Okay? So let's go ahead and get started. What is your overall energy for this day? Tuesday, January 8th, 2019. What is your overall guiding energy that's been with you all day and will continue to be with you as you continue this Tuesday, as you go through the rest of your day, the rest of your evening? What is your guiding energy today? You have Pandora's gift. Okay? So this day is a day for you to be aware of all of the good possibilities there are for you, and know that whatever happens, especially if you're along the same lines as someone who was here yesterday, and we got the perfection of your life, which is basically a message that if things don't necessarily go the way that you're expecting them to go, try to understand that this is where you need to be right now so that you can come through this situation and heal. And I think today with Pandora's gift, you might be starting to recognize that that's where you're supposed to be. You might be recognizing that things that didn't necessarily go wrong actually were to help you in some way, and to help better you and improve your situation in some way, or help guide you so that you know a little bit more about how to navigate the things that are coming up, whatever it is, whether it's work, or whether it's some sort of fears that you're dealing with, whether it's financial, whether it's based on, some things outside of yourself. You're starting to see, that you have the tools to deal with it. You're starting to be aware that like your life isn't just something for you to suffer through. It's not something for you to just kind of sit back and accept things happening to you. It's something you can control, and you're starting to be aware of that, and you're finding the beauty in that. You're finding the beauty in all of these abilities that are coming to you. There's a new release, a new change. Okay, so you have been, I think, putting yourself in a place where you're trying to fit into someone else's ideals. You're trying to fit in to, a certain path, a certain character. You're trying to be a certain character, and it's time for you to take off the mask and say, this is who I really am. This is what matters to me. And that's going to come to you through something happening, right? Like I said with yesterday's the perfection of your life, things aren't necessarily going to go as perfect as you're hoping they would go in some situation, but because of that failing, because of the things, kind of the having to step back and realize that what you thought was going to work out isn't going to work out that way, you're starting to remove these character pieces. You're starting to remove the prosthetics of your soul, and you're starting to say, you know what, I have been pretending to be this kind of a person for so long. I've been pretending this is what I want, pretending this is the life I want. And even if you're pretending to yourself, you're starting to be more aware that, I thought this is who I was, but it's not. And you're kind of breaking down those barriers, breaking down that pretend facade that you've been building up, and starting to get really more in touch with who you truly are. Okay, so I think that's what your Pandora's gift is. Your gift is, being aware of this person underneath the mask, this person that you haven't necessarily been true to. Okay, so let's see what your message or energy is concerning your spiritual and emotional self. Just what messages and what your state is, your current state for the emotional or spiritual level. Like, where are you today? How are you doing today? Okay, what is your emotional standing for today, for Tuesday, January 8th, 2019? What is your emotional? Oh, what just jumped? Oh, so yeah, look at this. You see this? This is the magician, and he's all about illusion, all about, putting on a facade, putting on a face, to get a result, to get, whether to make people like you or to make people not like you, because you're afraid that if people do like you, or if you try to get people to like you, or you care about whether people like you and they don't, you're going to feel that rejection, and you're not going to enjoy that, you're not going to have fun, you're not going to feel good about that. Wait, is this the magician? Yes. These are not normal cards, in case you haven't noticed. Sometimes it's hard for me to remember what they're supposed to be. But there's a part of you that is stuck trying to put on this image, trying to put on this face, trying to be just what you think people are going to like, or what, like I said, you think is going to keep people away from you, so you don't have to invest. Whatever it is, it's not the real you. You're wearing a mask. You're wearing spots. You're trapping this part of yourself, this passionate, joyful, loving part of yourself, this part of yourself that is really true to who you are, that wants to be free and wants to sing and let yourself just flourish and grow. You're really keeping that trapped within. Okay, so really think about what you can do to pull yourself out of this cage you've built for your soul, for your spirit. There's if you can see this, I don't know if it's clear, but like, this bird is the only thing that is colorful in this whole image. So you're kind of washed out. You're kind of just like, you want to feel that you're on the right path. You want to feel fierce. You want to feel comfortable in your skin. You want to feel like you're being yourself. But there's something keeping you from doing that, and you're just hiding behind this mask. You're hiding behind this facade, this image of who you think you're supposed to be. And you're not letting your more animal nature, your more powerful nature come out. Okay? So try to be more true to that power. Try to be more true to whatever it is that's igniting fire inside of you, whatever it is that you're locking down. Really stop and get retrospective and really think about, what part of myself am I not feeding? What part of myself am I hiding? Because twice in a row you have a mask here, so you're hiding some part of yourself. You're keeping an aspect of your personality, an aspect of your soul from flourishing. So you need to work to overcome that. Okay, let's see what your energy is as you close out this day. How do you end this Tuesday? What is your energy for the end of this day, to close out this Tuesday, January 8th, 2019? What is your energy for the end of this day? The Hanging Man. Okay, so you don't necessarily know. I don't know if it's you don't know or you're afraid. Or you're afraid because you don't know. But letting this part of yourself out, letting this part that you've been keeping under wraps, that you've been keeping hung up, that you've been keeping putting aside. You're not sure what the outcome of that's going to be. You're very worried that, this could all fall apart. You could come crashing down, and trying to be this person, trying to be who you want to be, it's very frightening for you. It's very much new territory for you. It's not something that you've fully explored, that you fully tried to engage in. But I think, just like the Hanging Man, there's light. There's like an energy of positivity surrounding you right now. This is the time. If you're going to make a leap, if you're going to go for these changes, this is the time to do it. But I do think that at the end of the day, you're kind of in this space where you're still hanging on. You're still just not sure if indulging or feeding this part of yourself is going to bring you the results you want, or going to bring you the healing that you want, or the growth and change that you want. I think at the end of the day, there's just this fear of letting go and fear of freeing this part of yourself. So, I am going to pull another card or two to just kind of see what you can do. What kind of steps can you take, please? What kind of steps can you take so that you are more comfortable being yourself, so that you're more comfortable taking off this mask and really connecting with that true loving energy that's already in your soul, that you're keeping kind of locked away, so that you can really receive the gift that the universe is trying to give to you, so that you're able to be open and just open to abundance, open to goodness, open to this better change, and open to being a more free, more comfortable version of yourself. So what can you do? What just jumped out? Wow. So you got the world. I'm still going to pull a card. And you got the Ace of Wands. So I think this message is, believe in you. Invest in you. Know that you are headed in the right direction, that everything you need is going to come to you as long as you allow yourself to connect, okay? This Ace of Wands is, it's a message that whatever you put your hands on, whatever you attempt here, if you attempt it with confidence, you attempt it with the power that's already within you, and try to connect with that power that's within you, then you are going to find success. You're gonna make gold out of whatever you touch. This is so beautiful. Look at this. This is saying believe in yourself. Believe in yourself. Believe in and make sure that your environment reflects that, okay? If you're feeling down, put up some posters to remind yourself that you're able. Put up, write some things down, write letters to yourself so that you can deal when you're having a dark time or when you're having a troubling time. You can open them up and look at them, whatever it is, just make it so that your environment reflects the life that you're trying to live. Make it so that from within and without, you are working on both levels to tell the universe that this is the life I want to live, this is the person I want to be, this is what is true to me, this is what's true to my heart, this is what makes me feel like I'm not wearing a mask anymore, okay? Believe in yourself, believe in your world, and do what you can to make it to reflect that from the outside in. If you have to, make your environment the environment of a person who is living the life that you want to live. And that doesn't mean buying a bunch of expensive stuff and like getting all the name brand stuff. That means putting in the effort, putting affirmations on your wall, putting posters on your wall that say, this is what a professional in my field does. Really think and try to live like a person who's already doing what you want to be doing. Don't try to spend like them, but try to live like them, okay? Because I can guarantee you that someone in like a CEO position isn't spending all their money. Steve Jobs is not spending all of his money. Well, he's not here anymore, but he was not spending all of his money all the time. He was using those funds for innovation. He was using those funds for creating more change and creating better things for himself and for the people around him, depending on how you feel about those products. But like CEOs, people who are in a high position of power, people who do have a lot of money, their focus tends to not be necessarily directly on the money. Their focus tends to be on what they can do to add to their life, what their behaviors are. They wake up at a certain time and try to fit certain things in during their day, and they you know they think a certain way. So do what you can to change your mindset, because the action is there for you, and the support is there for you, the support from the world, and the ability. Like, you have the power to make this change. Like, whatever you lay your hands on is going to turn into gold, but you have to let yourself believe that. You have to believe that that's available to you, and that's only available to you if you remove that mask that you've been wearing, if you stop standing in a position of pretending who you are, and really connect with that true authentic spark that exists within you. Then you are going to find so much success for yourself. Okay, but at the end of the day, with the hanging man, you're just still not sure, and that's okay. You take a little time to figure that out. Okay, thank you so much for being here. I will see you tomorrow. I will do my best to get you this video early before work, so that this doesn't have to be a late thing. Thank you so much. I'll see you tomorrow. Remember always that I love you. Bye.